why ain't no one talking about Stinx and how he's made that transition from the streets, prison? When you talk about rap and when we speak about rap and we're in the labels and we look at the Major Thinks and we look at all these people and we see these A&Rs and these execs, bro, we gotta tell the people where street rap came from being from South London, yes. And I can think of SMS, I can think of PDC, I can think of Stinx. Now, anyone that don't know Stinx, the reason why I'm even speaking about Stinx is because to build his personal brand, to keep on going, to keep on dropping music, to drop music consecutively and go through the hardships that man's gone through. And there's something that Judge Your Souls said the other day I'm going to play to you so you lot can understand.
Even some of the rappers, a lot of the rappers fake. When I say fake, and I mean the street, see the man them, before back in days, there'll be the man them. There'll be the 9-to-5ers. There'll be the neeks. There'll be the college kids. There'll be the what else we call them? The family guys. You can differentiate each sector. You understand? So you knew when we're rolling, we know these guys are the cool guys and they're left alone. There's no problem with them. Cool guys are left alone. And then there's the 9-to-5 guys, they're left alone. And then the family guys are left alone. Everyone knows their place. What started happening now as time gone on, the college kids and the Nike guys and the other guys started dressing, acting, talking and moving like the man them. So now no one can't tell the difference between who's who. You understand? So you got guys out here that are acting like the man them, but they're not from that cloth. Do you understand? They're not from that cloth. And that's what's been happening over time. And that's where it's going to be scared, mixed up. What's got to happen is a reset and everyone got to go back to their brackets.
And here's, I already spoke about, I'm not even going to go deep into, I've got a podcast coming out with Danny Press Play and my boy Els, and I'm talking about the man them. And I'm not going to go into this one because you lot need to listen to the podcast. But it's funny to me, you see all these label execs A&Rs, yeah, bro. But there's no street A&Rs. And imagine if we had a flipping Judge of Souls or a Stinx or one of these lot in the labels, getting paid by the labels to build up their own imprint and get given the money. Imagine what it will be like. Now, the rappers that we look at, the rappers that you don't respect, a lot of them, they're not, it's just the image. It sounds good. It looks good. So it's like, for man, I want you lot to understand, and this is where rap has come from. Like, and I'm not here to be in the comments like, the first person to rap. But when I think about street rap, remember, see my generation, see Stinx, and this is Stinx here, me flipping the screen. And when you see Stinx, that's big bro. So the older brothers will ring, man. If man's done something wrong, the older brothers will ring me up to this day because there's always a level of respect. And I will listen to my older brothers and I will never disrespect them. So you see, when you listen to Stinx and how he speaks and that, and it's like, bro, I've seen, how come he ain't got a Daily Duppy or he ain't jumped on these big freestyle platforms, bro? It's deeper than the numbers. You got to understand where this thing has started from. You get me? And you got to listen to the history of this thing.
Gunning like I'm playing for Ross. No, nothing make, yeah, bullets they pass through. Slap one in the back of your neck, like Omri slaps one in the back of the neck. Cause I do it with class, Nike gloves and Taliban scarf. Yeah, no referee, so it's messagey. You take a visit to the...
And I want you lot to understand, even Judge of Souls is in this. This is years ago. Like, it's years ago. You get me? So when Judge of Souls is talking about, like, the man them and boom, 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 and then now we've got people that are rappers that look like the bad boys, but they ain't done nothing. But because they might know that person or that person's cousin's done it, they can rap that certain way. So it's mad. Obviously, now I don't really care about all of that. I don't care whether you're on this thing or not. I just want to listen to your music. But back then, this is what it really was. These are the brothers. This is what.
Mommy stressing, please. Praying to Christ. Praying that the saving your life. To my brother.
And listen, to give Stinx his flowers separately, like, bro, the brothers, and 11 years in jail. Went jail for a firearm, IPP. Went to jail initially for attempted murders. Got not guilty. Went jail for a firearm. Got IPP. Ended up doing 11 years from his sentence. To get like navigating on all these podcasts, telling his life story, and he's still here dropping music and making that transition. Great.
It was like, what was it? Sheepskin or some wolfskin, some shit. Satin sheets. Like I was taking piss. Like I had tie back curtains, nets. I had rollies, ice. What? I was taking the piss in there, Aki, man. Only thing I didn't have was a gun, like to come and join me in the actual cell. Yeah, it was mad. So,
you know, there's a lot of people who say, I'm willing to die in here.
yeah.
And then there's a man who says, there's a man who changes his mindset to genuinely die in there.
Yeah.
What was that conversation like when you sat down by yourself and you said, you know what? That's it.
Yeah. You see me? I don't like rejection. And you see them knockbacks, Aki, listen to me. You're going for knockbacks.
And you talking about knockbacks. Anyone that don't know, there was a thing in our era called IPP. And there's people in jail right now for IPP that was serving 2 years IPP, has been in jail 20 years. You get me? And IPP was just a way of just holding people in. And he's still on life license, doing 99-year license. That means that if he pisses on the wall and the police see it, he can send him back to jail. Or he's a risk to the public. Bro, it was just a way to get the man them down. It was dark, you get me? I got big bros away now, you get me? Free my brother Hamza, that's big bro, you get me? Big bros, that's away now. That's just been in for foolishness, like in a sense of the IPP. The IPP is the only thing that's held man in, or they can't hold man. And it's a police thing. It's mad.
There was a time I worked so hard. I had nearly 100 certificates, bro. 80 something. Bro, I've did courses that it doesn't even exist no more. How can I do a course, offender behavior course called PTM? What's it called?
PTSD.
ETS.
ETS.
ETS, that's how it started.
Enhanced
thinking skills.
Yeah.
I did so well in this thing, they wanted me to be a peer tutor. Then they turned around and said, they flipped it on me and said, he's extremely calculated. So then when I'm going for my thing, they're saying that he's got cognitive defects, which means my mind just kind of thinks like, fuck it, yeah? Mm-hmm. And he lives a hedonistic lifestyle, which means I think like a heathen, yeah? They said he's heavily involved in the gang and gun culture in South London. And they said, and he's extremely calculated. Crushed me. So every time I'm going for parole, it's mad. Mad, Aki. Like, the way they're putting the intelligence on me was ridiculous. Like, I remember I was...
My brother's in jail, having to go through this, keep his head down. Having to go through all of this. You get me? And I want to play this so you can see where these things have started from, man. Real history, guys.
I'm saying, I'm at the pen again, I got a pen again. Writing hard, lightning bars like them cars. Free fire, heat up the mic, you hear it, you like, so you're feeling me. Yeah, it's just the villain in me. You thought I lost it, but it's still in me. No. I'm not your regular artist, grab a skein and a cartridge, then I'm there with a bastard. Put it there where your heart is. Yeah. Swallow the steel, how you swallow the pill. Follow the drill, politics will. Make it lean back, clean back, mean back. Never ever gonna see that. Nah, I'm on the streets like white on rice. I'm on the like white on white. While your other pricks hype on mics.
I want you to understand. You see, in North, East, South, West. You see, this era was the older era. These are the eras that grew, man. So when you might see man going mad or that, remember, bro, you lot will respect another man that will pay a man to mash your words and going like it was him when it was these man, but we'll just pay for the jewels. Like, you don't respect these weirdos, bro. You have to respect real people that has, do you know what I mean? And this is what I mean. Man's lost of a dying breed. And it's like, even with Stinx, just to see that he's been able to jump from podcast to podcast, you get me? And and tell his story. Even this story, this one's dark. It's talking about they set him up saying that they believe that he had a gun in his cell. Listen to
You
it.
just got the place a certain way and people respect you and like, what is it? And I said, oh, you never read my file. So what are you talking about? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he just joked it off and that. So he come back the next day, he said, fucking hell, Tom. I didn't know your thing was like that. Man's thing is different, Aki. You see, like, Aki, man's getting, put it this way. People's been airlifted out of prison because certain things, all types of stuff. Like,
Bro, you see in High Point was called Knife Point. People was getting airlift. People will get poked up. There was no cameras, bro, in High Point. Now there's cameras. There was no cameras when man was there. So I want you to understand there was no cameras on the landing. Man will go in your cell and mash you up, bro. There was no cameras. So when people talk mad, man spent 10 years in mad places, bro, where it will go off. So online is always about who can embarrass people. Can you embarrass a man? This person's getting embarrassed. But in real life, bro, it's totally different. Different energy. You got to be that person, bro. You get me? And Stinx, this big bro, Aki. He's a madman, Aki. That's all I got to say. See, Aki.
Aki.
Mashallah, I want to say I'm proud of him. You get me? The fact that he's still able to grind and not give up and drop music and build his personal brand and tell his story. And one thing about Stinx, he's happy for everyone, bro. Happy for everyone. He hasn't got no hate or in his bone. He's happy for everyone. So yeah, man.
outside police has come into the jail and started putting tape down and shit. On
For
the
real?
road. Yeah, and all types of stuff. So I've seen. But obviously they always try to point the finger at man and that. All types of stuff, Aki. They said I had a gun in jail, Aki.
They said you had a gun
They
in
said
jail.
They said I had a gun in jail. Jake's come and arrested me in my cell, right? Like, how can you get handcuffs by the Jakes and you're already in prison to come and have an interview? They locked down the whole place, Aki. They said I had a gun in jail. Well,
Did they ever find anything?
no, there was no gun, Aki. This is what Intel.
And this is why the brother was in jail for so long, knocking them back. All the certificates, doing that, going up for parole. Then he went for his parole. He just said, bro, I'll just die in jail, man. He gave up. They break man down and like mentally, bro. Madness.
They said I had a machine in jail. Not just me, the Nick man next door as well, Biggs. Big up Biggs.
That's mad.
Yeah.
I've never heard of someone to have a gun in jail. Knives and all of that, that's normal now.
Yeah, bro. It's dark, man. It's dark. Them times there is dark. You get me? It's very dark. You get me? And like I was telling you about the brother Stinx. You see when man, to be honest, if man does something or man calls out one of the brothers or the brothers get on to me. All the name bad brothers you probably know from the street, they'll ring me, say, Akhi, this is haram, Akhi, you shouldn't be doing this. They start getting on to me. But it just means that I know that the brothers love man, you get me? And they want the best for man, you get me?
I converted in 2004.
What was it that made you convert?
I grew up Christian background, Rasta background.
Okay.
Went Church of England school, Catholic secondary school. The Quran has not got to change. Not even a single dot or a single letter. As I'm starting to do research into this, I'm seeing everything just runs concurrently. Looking in the encyclopedia, they said this is the most authentic book in the world. This is non-Muslims writing this. Allah bless my heart with iman, with faith. Mm-hmm. And from that day, bro, la ilaha illallah, there's no God but one. It's been an experience, it's been a journey, a never-ending journey.
This is just a message and a video, man. just to tell the brother, big bro, to keep on doing what he's doing. You don't go support him. You get me? Stinx, Stinx, as you can see, he's been dropping regularly 5 months ago, 4 months, interviews, 8 days ago, rolling. And bro, he's very, very cold. You get me? Moving mad. Let me drop a subscribe to his YouTube. 2 months. Bro, he's been dropping 17 years ago. So when you ask yourself, well, where did rap start from? Like, who was the first to do street rap, like, on the UK from South? Like, obviously you got over Peckham and the Peckham ones, but fam, SMS and PDC, madness. Yeah? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Peace.